Next thing I know, I'm jumping out a shorty window in front of a bus stop full of people, son.
Yo, y'all should do a podcast for real.
Yo, but like, what would we call the podcast though?
Boy, I don't even know, but it got to be something that represents us. Look, man. So here's the thing.
Yo, we back.
Yes, sir. 52
of them things. 5 deuce. Before we get into this, normal vibes. What's the mental health on my guys? Mental health check. What's going on? How you, Dre?
So I'm tired, son. I'm tired.
Yeah, bro, I don't feel you. I'm the same way.
My bad. I was a little aggressive. My bad.
Stairs, what about you? How you feeling, big dog?
I'm good, man. Can't wait to get home. Hop on the war zone.
You already know. Mob times. JP, how you? Alright. I'm gonna start with 2 questions.
Nigga, how you?
I'm good, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm fine. Clearly, I'm fine. We're starting with 2 questions. The first question is very simple. It's a question about yourselves. Feel free to not answer if you don't want to. How old are y'all? There's a reason why I asked.
Hey, man, it's a guy, Young Dre. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm 28, man.
28. How old are you, Stizzy?
Pushing 28.
I'm 31.
31 of them things. All right. With that being said, at 31 and 28, what is the youngest you would date a female?
Yo, what the hell? Did you just ask me this?
I don't know.
You asked me this the other day. That's funny. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, he definitely asked me this the other day.
Then give the answer.
What's the youngest I would date at my age right now?
Yeah.
I think.
And let me diversify the question a little bit for you. What's the youngest girl you would actually really date? Mm-hmm. And what's the youngest woman you would just mess around with?
The youngest woman that I would actually date, 23.
23?
Yeah, 23.
How old are you? You 28, right?
28.
That makes sense.
Yeah, right, 23. Right. Mess around. 21.
Nice.
Yeah. Keeping it. Yeah, play it safe.
Seriously, date? I won't. Yeah, I probably won't start to about 27. Around 26, 27 age, I'll contemplate a serious dating situation. Mess around with, I'll probably drop down to about 24 turning 25. And I'm like, yeah, 24 turning 25. Or maybe like a mid 24. I could do a mid 24.
That's actually very surprising to hear. Like,
but
not for the
though.
date. I'm talking about mess around. Like, just like that's your joint. You doing whatever with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised by that. For you specifically, for Dre that made sense, but for you, nah. I thought you would go younger, not like under 22.
I thought you would go younger.
Wait, what?
I thought you would go younger. I thought you'd go to like 22.
Nah, I did 22 2 years ago, but 24. Only because 22, you just out of college, you still dumb. So it's just like, I ain't got time to play. 24 is like, you still dumb a little bit, but I can let you know, like, yo, this is what we doing. Whatever. What's yours?
For me, for both, the answer is about 25, 26.
Okay.
I think that's the lowest I'm willing to seriously try to date.
And how old are you again?
I'm 31.
Okay.
And like that's the youngest I would like try and date maybe, and I think the youngest I would definitely mess with, because in the words of Stizzy, man, young girls are fun but they stupid.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And it's like, but on a serious note, at this point in my life, I'm just not at that place anymore. Where like fun ain't the most priority, ain't my top priority anymore. Like how much fun we could have, like in the bedroom or whatever. Like if I can't hold a conversation with you,
might not even get to the bedroom, bro.
Fam,
Facts.
we're not getting to the bedroom. Ain't no mic.
Straight car situations.
Huh? What?
Yo, before you ask your second one, I don't know if this is on your docket.
What's up?
What's the oldest you would go at 31? You play in Cougar Lane or
46.
yo? So there was a brief silence just now because me and Dre were both stunned. 46, bro.
46.
Serious date?
46.
Would you talk to a 46-year-old knowing that she's probably using you as a toy?
Yes. Nah. Here's the thing. If this was like a year or two ago, yes. Because in that space of my life, I was down for being used for whatever you wanted to use me for. Cause we gonna use each other.
Right.
But at this point where I want something serious.
That's my favorite guns, by the way.
Nah. At this point in my life where I want something serious is like I wouldn't. If she's just using me for that, then nah. I'm good.
But would you still do it though?
I mean, it depends on the benefit. You know, I'm a benefits nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like if she come with room and board.
Yeah, I ain't in that space where I need room and board no more.
Right.
I told you only gotta be homeless once.
My man done
that's
moved
it.
up.
Oh yeah.
He ain't homeless no more.
You only gotta be homeless once. Nigga, I was homeless. I was just nigga told me. I was homeless for a week, bro.
Yeah.
I was homeless for like a week.
Don't say he wasn't homeless.
That's true. Would you, Dre? What's the oh, go ahead.
I was like, that's it.
What's the oldest? You 28.
Probably I'll push a calm 40.
Calm 40. Serious date?
At this point in my life, probably not.
Dre, I know your moms.
I'm there for the
I just want
fun.
you to know I know your moms.
Yeah, I know you know my
She
moms.
ain't gonna let you date a 40. Your moms will slap the shit out you.
That's why I said we just gonna have fun. I learned a couple things from the 40-year-old. Skate off.
I've been on a cougar hunt since I was like 22, bro. Illustrious cougar hunt.
Hey, man.
So I probably could go. I probably could go up to Regina Hall. That's 50.
But she gotta probably be Regina Hall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
yeah.
including her in that. And I don't want to talk much because I'm developing a topic that's going to bring this back. But I just wanted to, because you asked that question, I just wanted to. I definitely play in Cougar Alley. 46 a good base for me.
Yeah, 46 is good. Alright. I want to know if this was just me off this age topic, right? So I find myself seeing a couple videos and pictures recently of a young up and coming like emo pop star. Her name is Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw
I'm
her
familiar.
twerking today.
So when I seen her, I was just like, damn, she alright. Then my second thought was, wait, how old is she? So I want to know, how often do you see like certain celebrity people, and then like you have to question how old they are before you could go, I definitely would hit this.
Yo, bro, not even celebrity. I question everything.
Well, yeah, I would hope.
Yeah, everything and everyone, because first of all, I don't know what they putting in with these kids eating and all of this. Like, y'all know, like even the fucking basketball players now, the 16-year-olds, they look like grown ass adults. So you literally have to question everything and do your research. And the reason why I started doing that is because I come across a situation where information wasn't given that should have been given. Without saying too much, we thought somebody was a certain age and they wasn't. And
Drake Kelly out here, bro?
Nah, chill. You wild, don't promote that. But nah, like, yeah, like,
said Drake Kelly.
this nigga crazy, son.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nah, finish, nigga, don't stop.
Nah, but it was a very serious situation. It could have went left, but thank God we found out like at the last second what
It's we?
what short. Nah, it was. Yo, come on,
Dre, stop talking.
Yo, Dre. For the love of God, is it me? Are you telling my
no,
story?
no, hell no.
All right.
No.
Yo,
It was a group of us. We wasn't all participating.
This
it
is
was
making it worse.
It ain't no craziness like that going on. It was one specific person, and they just got bamboozled. But
it was stopped.
yeah, it was stopped. It was stopped in time, but
All right, that's
that
all
was,
that count.
Yeah, but that was just a testament that you gotta ask questions, because if you don't ask questions, you could end up somewhere you don't want to end up.
Prison. Prison is the place.
Nah, dead ass. God damn. But to your question too, I definitely we've had these conversations mad times. Like I had it about Zendaya, not because I want to hit, but Yara Shahidi, I had that about her. Cause
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
definitely checked her birthday.
Yo, before we continue, is she legal?
Yeah.
Shorty from Blackish.
Grownish.
Oh,
Both.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, she.
When you say that,
she-
that means
I don't
move
know.
on. Let's just move on. But yeah, I had that about her. I had that about the Chloe Shorty the other day.
Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
Definitely checked into that one.
Now I want her sister.
But
I want her sister.
yo, me too. She ain't got no
Yeah,
eyebrows.
I want her sister. I want her sister.
Yo,
Forget Chloe.
Like, here's the thing. I was in love. I liked Chloe for a long time. And then,
Yo,
like, as of like the last few months, her sister definitely been
she
drawing my
started growing
attention.
her eyebrows.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yo, let me ask you. And on record, this I don't agree with any of this. I don't agree with any of this. I stand firm on that, and I speak for all of us when I say I don't agree with any of this. How wrong was Tyga though?
What?
you want to go there?
Wait,
Like,
what?
Yeah, if we go, let's go. How wrong was Tyga?
Very wrong. Very wrong. Here's the thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm saying he's wrong because I'm a real dude. And because I'm a real dude, he can't tell me he wasn't hitting when she wasn't 18. I know he was.
Yo, when I said we was gonna go there, I ain't
So that is why he was 100% wrong. He's mad wrong.
all right. Let me frame the question the right way. As it was perceived, how wrong was Tyga? Not what
Mad
we know,
wrong.
because it was perceived he redshirted her.
Yeah.
So she was of legal age, and it became a thing. But we all know.
From a technical standpoint, I didn't see anything wrong with it if that's exactly what happened. But again, since we're all real niggas, we know what was going on behind the scenes. So you're a nasty nigga.
Here's my thing with Tyga, bro.
Is he also wrong because she was with it too? Like she going to say nothing happened until the end? If they both,
Even if she can listen, by the law,
Right.
she was not of adult sound mind to make this decision. So
wasn't she 17?
it don't matter that in New York that is not legal. Like a
But it
motherfucker.
was she was in Cali.
That's not legal.
Don't
over
matter.
there
You
either.
can't do that.
Hey, look, man. That's why I stay out of that 18 to 21-year-old range. I ain't playing with none of them. That's why I asked y'all that question. Like,
Like he was a wild boy. He's a wild boy. Cause you got to think about that. All that stuff. What is that called? Grooming, I think.
I don't know
Like
what
when
it's
you-
called because
nah,
we don't
when
do
you-
that in our community.
Tiger's black.
He ain't from our community.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's called grooming. Like you start like talking to them and like being in their DMs and just
Yeah, from young,
like
you
building
just-
a rapport as they would call it. But they're really like just I don't know. Look, it's nasty. I don't condone it. Look, man, that's crazy. That
I
is.
put one Backstreet Boys song.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here we are.
All right. So we're gonna take a drastic turn because when we were talking about celebrities and how we feel about them. One question I want to ask, and I want to get y'all opinions on. With everything going on right now, right, and all the topics that we're dealing with as far as people being like celebrities being voices for things going on, do you feel like it's a celebrity's job to advocate for certain things?
Absolutely not, because I feel like in order for you to speak out on certain things, you should first be educated in that specific subject area. And you know, we speak all the time. We don't speak on stuff that we're not educated on because we might sound uneducated to other people and receive backlash for it. So I understand these people being on a pedestal, they hold a certain amount of power. So on one end, I do feel like they should speak because they have such a great influence. But if a celebrity chooses not to speak on something, whether because they're not educated or it's just not their space and they don't feel comfortable, I'm fine with that as well. I would more so them not say anything and just kind of stay in their realm of their professionalism and what they do. But do know that you do have a voice, and if you do have the education, you do have the power to influence. Like, put it this way, if I was a celebrity and I had, you know, a certain amount of status and there were certain things going on in the world that I was very educated on, I'm gonna spread the word and I'm gonna teach other people and I'm gonna try to make changes and things like that. But that shouldn't be your responsibility. That shouldn't be expected of you.
All right, Stace, before you go, let me ask you a question now. Let's say you felt like you were educated on a particular topic. Mm-hmm. So like you said, because you were a celebrity, you felt like you should use your voice and use your platform to educate others. You educate others, right? Mm-hmm. And then comes to find out what you were doing was misinformation.
Right.
Or it was just incorrect.
Right.
And now, because of the platform that you've had and the people you've influenced, you've inadvertently hurt a plethora of people who followed behind you.
Right.
Are you at fault?
Yes. Because like I said before, make sure you're educated first. Like, I'm not doing none of that unless I fact checked everything and I know for a fact this is correct. If it's, you know, if it's wrong and you were miseducated, then that is on you. And in my opinion, you should take the backlash for that.
All right, Stiz, what about you?
Yeah, just before I answer, I just want to tack on to that because, yeah, if you, because information changes, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. Especially with science and all that, information that could be true today, that we know for a fact is true today, could change.
But that's why I asked, should you be at fault?
Yes, because you spoke on the information that you know to be true at that time. Your job now is to provide that same type of energy that you put into spreading that information that you had, to now spreading the new information about it.
Yeah, but what if you didn't get that opportunity yet? Like, what if they just realized it was wrong and now you're the poster child of that wrong information?
Then you need to get on a tour and express that. Like, oh, this is the information that I had. These are the decisions I made off the information that I had. This is new information. Here's what I suggest, or here's what I feel about this.
Right.
Because you have new information, right?
Right.
Yeah. But to answer your original question, if I used to believe if you have a platform, use it to combat whatever. I used to believe that wholeheartedly. I used to look to people like Oprah and shit, like, because you have such a strong voice, your arm is long, what you say could influence and impact certain cultural moves or whatever, right? What I've realized is over time, people just be saying shit, or people can be bought to say certain shit. Mm-hmm. So now, I'd rather you not say nothing unless this is your passion. Feel me? Like, in the beginning, when Charlamagne was out here with that mental health shit, we all was like, oh, they writing him a check. But then if you like get out of that mind frame, you realize he's passionate about mental health, mental health awareness. Like, he's really passionate about this shit. And he's like living it. He's not just saying these things or whatever. He's like going through the process. He's documented and people is proving his documentation, and you see the growth. So when he talks about mental health now, it's not like a what's that? He's not pandering to it. This is him. So now that he's passionate about that, if something comes up that relatively deals with mental health, I would look to him to see what he's going to say about it, because that's his platform that he built around that particular thing. what Jay-Z does, I don't give a fuck what Charlamagne got to say, cause that ain't, nigga, you ain't live with this nigga, you ain't follow this nigga for the last couple years of his life, to my knowledge. You feel me? So it's like, now if Elliot Wilson say some shit about Jay-Z, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's he be around him,
Right, yeah.
he be up his ass.
Like, for me, here's where I stand on this. I stand in a very, very solid space of, I completely understand why people put celebrities on the pedestal they put them, and why they expect them to be a voice in a lot of these issues. I understand it. My personal opinion, not something we should do. I don't look to celebrities for anything.
Right.
If you're an actor, I expect you to act. If you're a basketball player, I expect you to play ball. If you're a rapper, I expect you to rap. Your opinions on things that affect not just the immediate people around you, but either the communities, the country, the world. I don't feel like we should look for your opinion. I don't think we need your opinion. I feel like in those instances, and I understand social media is a different monster, so people expect those things from those people. But I feel like you gotta also remember that there are people whose jobs is to know these things.
Right.
And those are the people we should be looking for. Right. And those are the people we should be hearing from.
Right.
And those are the people we should be, like, everything going on as far as right now, like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but with the vaccine, I don't give a shit what any celebrity, any basketball player, I don't care what none of them have to say.
Right.
You know who I care who got to say? The CDC. Sometimes Dr. Fauci, because he kind of a celebrity and he pissing me off too. Like, people whose job it is to know these things. These are the people I want to hear from.
Right.
I do not care about anybody else's opinion or stuff like that, because it doesn't matter. Like you said, education is the key. I want the education. I want to know from somebody who knows the facts of this thing, not their opinion or who they feel is right. That's why I feel like celebrities stand, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of that.
I feel you.
Yo, shout out to my boy Five. He actually had that. He had that thought. He's like, yo, why we always hearing from Dr. Fauci and shit like that? Like, who the fuck is the CDC? Like, who's the president of that shit? Or who's the lead researcher on this particular thing? Because CDC deals with mad other shit.
Yes.
But who's leading up the COVID-19 shit?
Right.
Or the FDA niggas? Who is the president of the FDA? Why they approve this shit, not that shit? Like, he brought that up. He was like, and I was like, yo, that ass, because I don't know who these are. The only thing when it comes to COVID I know is Dr. Fauci.
Exactly. Those are the people we need to hear from. Those are people who should be in press conferences. I don't give a fuck what Kyrie said on his Instagram. Like, that shit is pissing me off, because, like, I like watching, like, Sports Center and things like that.
Yeah.
First Take, shit like that. And I'm like, I go and I watch these shows and they spend hours on hours talking about what he did and didn't say, what he shouldn't. And I'm like, yo, I understand this y'all job, but fam,
y'all doing too much.
Like,
Too much, man.
Yeah.
talk about something else that's going on. Like, let the people who job it is to promote this or denounce this, promote this or denounce this.
Stephen A specifically pissing me off. He gotta shut his mouth.
He's
like,
aggravating me, bro.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother thing for another time. But now that we here, speaking of ESPN, parent company Disney, what y'all feel about companies when it comes to that? Forget the celebrities. Do y'all feel like it's a company's responsibility to stand for something? And to give y'all time to think, I'm gonna just give y'all my point.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how I feel. I feel like I understand a company's job is to make money. A company's job is to make their business successful. So what I don't like is the faking shit. I don't like the back and forth thing with companies. I don't like, because in my personal opinion, I think companies like Disney do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they'll put something out or promote something for like the liberal side.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, oh, we sharing with you guys, we run with you guys, we're gonna put like more people of color and more people of different things, and then we'll also put out some shit that'll appease their conservative base. And it's like, you don't have to, like, don't play both sides with me. If you a company and you make the stance of, we about money, I don't care about this side, I don't care about that side, we about getting our bread, I could respect that. You a business. But when you take these moral stances and then you flip-flop, my thing is, if you're going to take a moral stance, stand on whatever moral stance you take. If you lean in liberal, go liberal. That's the side you stand on. Fuck them conservatives who are on your platform. If you going to lean conservative. Fuck them liberals that's on your platform. But trying to appease both sides, it just comes off ingenuine and fake to me.
Right.
That's why I like the certain companies who go, look, man, we about this money. All of that other shit is irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
I mean, I basically feel the same way, but I mean, companies do have to take a stand for the fact that you got to remember there is somebody writing the check. There's a White Walker in the back, pulling strings. So in order for the money to keep flowing,
Time out. What the hell is a White Walker?
the whites, bro, the whites. They control everything. White people. It's the white man. It's calling the White Walkers.
This nigga.
Wow.
Calling the White Walkers.
All right, good.
I like this episode.
So you like it?
I like it.
This is all right.
But nah, yeah, like I'm saying, there's always a person behind the scenes writing checks. So at the end of the day, whatever that person says, that's really what's gonna go at the end of the day, unless you want to lose out on a job. So companies taking a stand, I know the science behind it. I don't fuck with it personally, especially when it comes to like politics and things of that sort. You got different workers and employees working on you that got different views and stuff like that. And when you're under one company, when you're under one umbrella, that company kind of speaks for its employees. So whatever message they putting out, that's a reflection of everybody that kind of works there and things of that sort. And that would be uncomfortable for me, because I have my different views on different things, and if I was a part of a company that took a certain stance, I would feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, the bills have to get paid. So I feel like that's something that people could kind of brush under the rug. Their company taking a stance, they could brush that under the rug because they're still getting paid, and the company may receive backlash, whatever their viewpoint is, but those employees, they're not really receiving like the button of it. It's like the leadership that really gets gets scrutinized and things like that. But you should stand for something also. So on the other end,
but real quick,
yeah,
should and are responsible are different. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking specifically, in your opinion, are companies is it their responsibility to stand for something?
Nah, I don't think it's their responsibility.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not their responsibility.
But you feel like they should.
I feel like you should stand for something. Yeah.
What about you, Stiz?
Yeah, I don't think it's their responsibility. Like you said, the company is a business. The whole model of it is to make money. If they stand for something and an employee don't agree with it, just leave. You don't got to be in that business. Yeah, you got to pay your bills. So if whatever they standing for is something that you could just brush under the rug, like Dre said, then bang, like do your thing.
So you work for a company, very highly regarded company, whatever, Disney, whatever case may be, but you hold a high position within Disney. You're good. Your life is straight. Your family straight. Your kid is straight. Mm-hmm. You got everything you need off of this job. Like, you're good. They take a certain stance that you don't agree with. Mm-hmm. They give you an option. If you don't stand with us, you can leave. If you do stand with us, you can stay. You keep your job.
No, I'm out.
You out. So
I gotta be out. Because I can't stand behind what you believe.
Yeah. No, I'm just checking.
You feel me?
I'm just checking.
I gotta leave.
Yeah.
Then you gotta remember, you just said my kids and shit is watching. Like, I gotta go. I got to.
Yeah, but I also understand the person, not necessarily.
No, I
us,
understand the person that wouldn't.
But I understand the person who
that would stays.
who says the same thing. Stand on what you believe, and just goes, "Hey, I work here, but make it clear, I like that person goes, I don't believe this shit.
Right.
I still work here. I'm still gonna feed my family. I'm still gonna take care of my business.
No, but in his scenario is you either with us or you not.
Yeah, they gave you an ultimatum. Like,
see, I
you
didn't know
with
that. I
us,
didn't know that.
or
That's-
you
yeah,
not. You not with us.
He
Like,
said you with us or not.
Yeah.
If I can stay off of your thing, of course. You know what I mean? Like the anti-Semitism, anti-homophobic shit, all that shit. Yo, bro, I'm cool. Yeah, I don't believe none of that shit. If you anti anything, I'm cool. But the minute you start putting me in the corner where it's flight or fight, bro, I'm out because I stand on what I stand on. You know what I'm saying?
Because even the most solid of people, they would stay just for the
Everybody got a number.
just for the paycheck. So,
And that's a fact. And I wanna like I'll be the first to admit it. I know I got a number
For sure.
Like I'm not gonna say and pretend I don't.
right.
Now, on some G shit, and this is me keeping it real. I don't got a number for you to make me say some shit I don't believe in.
That's a fact.
But I got a number to make me stay somewhere where they believe some shit that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Or that I don't necessarily agree with, but hey. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just me keeping it 100.
I got a number right there with him. That.
Yeah.
But if you give me that choice, where it's here or not, I might have to go.
Alright, so
Heard you.
Nah, that's what I just said it.
You said
Oh, all right. My fault.
But shifting in the realm of companies, I thought of another question just now. This is very, very off topic though. You're in a relationship, right? Like hypothetically. Y'all in relationships.
Or
What is a job or career outside of the obvious shit, porn star, stripper, prostitute, whatever. What is a job or career that is a make or break in your relationship that your girlfriend has that you just can't deal with, that you wouldn't be able to deal with?
A job where she's knowingly killing people.
What do you mean by that? Because that's very broad. Because like people in the military knowingly kill people.
Right. I was just about to use that as an example. So my homeboy Bob. Shouts out to my boy Sergeant Bob. His wife commanded a squad to do a raid off of some faulty intel, and it killed some people. Now she's been brought to trial and all that shit, so I could talk about it because it's public, right? But she commanded a squad to kill these people. They covered it up, right? She knowingly covered it up. There was some hush money type shit. And he had to sit by that. Well, he ain't had to, but he decided to sit by that. I can't know you did that because women, children, and adults that accidentally got killed. But the covering up part is where I had the issue with.
Yeah, but
if your job requires you to cover up some shit like that, that's my problem.
Here's my question to you now with that example. All right. So it doesn't play no factor in the fact that she didn't try to cover it up. And it wasn't to cover up to protect her. It was probably to cover up to protect the military or whatever unit or whatever she was doing. It wasn't in her best benefit to be covered up. It was higher up's best benefit for it to be covered up. So none of that would play a factor in your head. It wasn't her decision to try and hide this. Because clearly if she wanted to try and hide this, she didn't have to tell you, her husband.
Right. But when they told her to cover it up, she did it.
Yeah, but all right, true.
She ain't come out and say, "Nah, I'm not doing that shit. Y'all wilding, y'all wrong. Y'all should be held accountable." She did it.
But it's the same thing as we were saying about like the company that put you in that position. You're not just if they get powerful enough to cover up some shit like that. they're powerful enough to get to your family. They're powerful enough to do like you like these are the things I'm assuming crossing in her mind. Like, yo, damn, do I say no even though I know this is wrong, or cover it up for them because I don't know what the backlash could be that could harm, not only just harm me but my family.
Right. And if like it was uncovered, this shit could all go bad for you anyway. Just you though now. Cause they covered for them. But now you're set up as the fall guy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, on your thing, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we covering up for the higher ups and they could do all that shit to my family. But on the flip side of that, if this goes south, I'm the fall guy. I'm the one that's brought before courts as the person acting in solo. I did this on my own. That would be the problem for me. So now I pose the question to you. Would you be able to do that?
Yeah.
You'll be able to cover it up?
Like, am I the person covering it up or the person that got to stand by the person who covered it up?
No, be the person to cover it up. Because you said in her mind, she's thinking about her family. So I'm saying, knowing what you just said.
Oh, yeah, I'm covering that shit up. I was covering it up without them telling me that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going down for this shit. I don't admit to fucked up shit. You gotta catch me.
But knowing that if you cover it up, fine. But if they unveil this, you're the fall guy. You still gonna try to cover it up?
Hey man, if I know what's coming, you know my vibe. I'm in Puerto Rico. Not Puerto Rico. We ain't got no extradition. Chile, no extradition. I'm out.
Fuck it.
Cover it up and go. What about you, Dre? Back to the original question.
What was the question?
What is a career or a job that a person you're in a relationship with couldn't have? Again, barring the obvious stuff, like what's a career that they would have that would be a problem for you? That would probably be like a deal breaker.
A deal breaker. I don't know if this falls within your category or your question, but you tell me.
Whatever you feel is a deal breaker.
I, in this day and age, probably couldn't date a YouTuber. Like
that's a job. Yeah.
A full-time YouTuber, only because they tend to expose their whole life. They give everything to the audience. Like, you know, they're always walking around with the camera. Everywhere they're doing what they're doing, it has to be documented. So that would be a problem for me, number one, if I'm in a relationship, because 9 chances out of 10, I'm probably going to be in some of those videos. And I don't want people, you know, that have an inside look on my life that in deep. And, you know, the internet can be such a vicious place. I don't really want people commenting on my situation and what I got going on.
Even if she's like a YouTuber with like 2 million subscribers, y'all bringing in some chicken every month, like 50 grand a month, and she busting that down with you because you in these videos.
It's cool because the money is cool, but that could put a fault in your relationship. That could throw a wrench in your relationship.
Absolutely. Also, my second thing to that is I don't really like when I see some of these YouTube couples. I think all that shit is staged and fake.
Most of the time.
So my thing is, if it's staged and fake, that means y'all talked about this. Y'all know what that is. That ain't really y'all real life. So would that still be a problem?
But even with that, like that's like pranks and stuff like that. But like vlogs, it's regular vlogs. Like, oh, we going to the grocery store just to pick up groceries and shit. Like I'm not a fan of that. Like I feel like that should be time for us to grow in our relationship and just live a regular life. When the camera's always rolling and stuff like that, it seems more like a business. Like it don't seem like a real relationship anymore, in my opinion. So it's just something that I would definitely shy away from. Like,
for me, the career. It's gonna sound crazy. The career that I couldn't deal with, and I really, really thought long and hard about this. I can't be with a flight attendant.
The heck.
I don't know what it is. I don't trust them. I would not be able to trust her. In my mind, you got a nigga in every country, state you go. Like, nah, you blowing the pilots. Because I be seeing, like, I know flight attendants. Yeah, like, I know some flight attendants, and they out here living their best life.
Yeah, for sure.
They got, and then one of my homegirls was a flight attendant. Like, she posted the other day, like, She posted like some expensive designer. She's like, when you got the pilots tricking on you type shit. And I'm just like, what?
Nigga, my homegirl had a baby. She flew to Florida on a trip and had a baby by some nigga down there. And that's how they know each other now.
Stupid.
Yes. She met the nigga in a hotel.
Not for me, like I said, I think that's the career that I don't think, like, that's the most practical career that I don't think I could be able to tolerate.
I can't date a
also
choir director.
I can't do long distance relationships, and to me that's long distance.
Nah, basically, yeah, it is.
I don't believe in long distance relationships. What you was about to say, Stiz?
Nah, I said choir director.
What?
I feel like she fucking mad niggas in the church, deacons and shit. I don't like it.
Your church experience was horrible, son.
Yeah, son.
How jaded you sound.
Mad shit, son.
Sound hurts, huh?
Mad shit. I seen it, son.
But yeah, boys, that sounds like another one. Just a light topic today. Quick in and out.
Yo, you my man. You my man, bro.
Quick in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
Came to do what we had to do. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We want to hear from y'all. We want to talk to y'all. We want to get y'all comments. We want to get y'all feedback. So feel free to reach out to us at SHTT Pod at Facebook and Twitter, and So Here's the Thing .pod on Instagram. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, you can reach out to us at So Here's the Thing at yahoo.com.
Yeah, man. As always, I encourage y'all to check out the YouTube video. Subscribe to So Here's the Thing podcast. Hey, man, listeners, those who just listen, we be matching up here, man.
From time to time,
accidentally. So check us out. But also, we on all audio platforms: Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that. So here's the thing.
Yo, for the YouTube niggas, y'all gonna get what just happened. But for the listeners, y'all gotta check out the YouTube. Because what just happened was one of those reactions we tell y'all about, man. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all know what it is with me, fellas. Just because she got a relationship on the gram or any socials, slide in her DM anyway just to see how she doing. And ladies, always remember to ask the what are we questions before sex. You'll get the true answer. It's your boy Stizzy. Holla at me. 52 of these things.
Stilo.
I got 2 things on the way out. For my fellas, I just want y'all to know, the argument you gonna have with her for coming in at 2 o'clock is the same argument you gonna have with her with coming in at 6 a.m. Stay out and enjoy yourself, kings.
Facts, king.
Stay out and enjoy yourselves. But on a serious note, just remember, guys, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Sometimes storms come to move shit out the way that ain't supposed to be there.
Bars.
Keep going.
Gang.
It's your boy too. We out.